Right, let's go. Let's go again, one last time. But possibly more than one. I'm gonna change up a wee bit. I feel I've gotten predictable and samey. I'm gonna have to change up my loadout. Start using the Ithaca AK-74. Nah, I don't want an AK.
Okay, right, let's see. What's that? I want that. What's that?
Grenades. It's sort of like a home stretch thing. Do you want to equip the bulletproof vest? Or you think you're too good for it?
Can I not just like... I don't seem to be able to unequip this.
Unequip what?
Oh no, wait, now I can? What? Right, yeah.
Well, don't give up the melee vest. You always wear them both. Because Wesker punches you. And you always get slapped. There's always a guy who wants to slap you.
Oh wait, you can wear both?
Yeah, you
that
can wear
makes no
both.
sense.
I think the idea is one lives under the other, but because we're wearing the cost, I think it actually affects your normal costume, but it doesn't affect.
I feel like it does. I'm sure.
I'm sure your outfit changes normally, but because we're wearing our pure
DLC.
DLC like Mad Max, Fury Road for me, and sexy office businesswoman for you. Oh, I remember this being a bollock as well.
I think there's doggies in this.
I'll heal us up.
Is it?
Well, you heal us up actually.
I bounced down.
No, using a ship like this would give away their position too soon. I must have another plan.
Oh, that's a nice sounding gun. Ding.
Shotty. Right, I'm sticking with the shotty to the body.
Oh, hello. Oh, whoa. Just exploded.
Oh, shot.
It's that guy. That guy over there. He's got a... Oh, is that him? Is it him?
This shotgun is a piece of garbage. About 90 shots straight to the freaking centre mass and the guy just peels alright. No, then again, that's actually kind of handy.
He's got body armour. So I'm having to take him out, just like shoot him in the shoulder.
Body armour. That's only okay when we do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the correct route? Oh, there's something. No, it's a flag. Okay, I saw that flag and I was like, kill it.
Douche. Oh, my legs. See, his knees will be a right state doing jumps like that.
I'm pretty sure if you go up this ladder you find the thermal goggles. Oh crap, wrong game. I was referencing Metal Gear Solid 2. I think you also find the wet cardboard box, which you can only use outside because it's raining.
Oops.
Oh dear Jesus.
You take out the doggies. Oh, he's about to shoot me with his shooter.
Yes I.
I know what I mean. So, I'm going to see Doctor Strange this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, hello.
I've heard one person that's seen it. It's some random YouTube dude.
Okay.
And he said he liked it, but he said he thought there'd be more multiverses, is what he said.
Okay.
But I don't know how to take that because there could be 10, and he's like, oh, what ought to be like 20?
Well,
so,
multiverse.
yeah.
I thought it'd be. Oh no, not that. Ugh.
But no, he said he really liked it, so that's a good sign. I haven't seen. How many Doctor Strange films has there been? Just one.
Just one, yeah.
Just one.
Prior to this one,
Because
yeah.
he's been in a bunch of the other ones.
Yeah,
That's maybe why I'm thinking.
he's been in Infinity War and he was in Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Which I still haven't seen either.
Have you not seen No Way Home?
I have not.
Oh, exceptional movie.
I don't know why not, because I love the first two.
Mm.
MCU Spidey's by far the best.
Oh, it's exhausting. It's a pure ordeal now keeping up with it all.
Yeah.
And I have,
true.
you know what I mean? I've watched WandaVision, I watched Hawkeye, I watched all that shit. I just finished watching Moon Knight.
I heard that was good. How was it?
I liked Moon Knight, I must admit. A friend of mine was sort of like, okay, if it's not a hard R, it'll be shite. And I'm like,
Okay.
fair enough. I kind of get what he's saying. It could have been like, it could have been like the next good sort of mature Marvel,
Right.
or rather than Blade or Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Two-man push job, but it's still good. I must admit it's worth another watch once you know kind of the ending to it. And I know nothing about Moon Knight.
I actually don't either. Other than I feel like he was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance and he was really fun, but I might be. No, I'm sure he was in that game. I'm sure he was.
Oh. I think it's just you trapped in there.
If only I had a weapon that could be used. Oh wait. I mean, like, so I'm stuck in here, but I've also got a gun, so like I can still.
I thought you were just playing possum, you little sneaky snacker.
Oh, there's a guy.
Oh, and you just threw dynamite. Had you?
Nah,
Who's
he
throwing
launched
dynamite?
First aid spray.
Where?
How am I fool? Get rid of that.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I wondered where he was. Thought he was floating above my head. There you go.
I'm busy picking up gold because we don't have quite enough yet. What on earth is that?
So I'd recommend Moon Knight.
I'll get a bash.
I don't know whether to spoiler. It depends.
Don't spoil it.
Right, okay, I won't spoiler it. Do you want just the gist? Like I said, do you know anything about Moon Knight? Because I didn't.
Really? Is he not like? Is he not crazy or something? Or is that? Hasn't there been like 8 different people who've been Moon Knight? I think I've heard that.
Well, he's got multiple personality disorder.
Okay.
That's the deal.
Right. I thought it was different people kind of took on the mantle of Moon Knight. But
Right, okay. Sorry. I thought. I was
guess
sitting
I'm
there wondering.
mistaken.
Yeah, I was going to say. I think you just kind of get stuck there now. So in the show, he's got multiple personality disorder. And it isn't clear even right by the end of it whether all this is just a fantasy or whether everything happened is real. In terms of his power set, I've never read a Moon Knight comic, but in this, you dick, you were just sitting up there waiting to tase me. Yeah, I know you're down there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lift the crane and save you. He's basically immortal. So he's got like a healing factor. He can fly. He can like throw his wee moon batarang things.
yeah, I'm free.
Come on.
And is that it?
I don't know why it's hanging on me. Come on. Can I move now?
No, I mean like Midnight. Is that it? Is that all he does?
What? Fly. Fly, throws his wee midnight batarang. He can move the moon.
You can move the moon.
Well, he can move the sky. So it's based on Egyptian kind of gods, which I really like because I feel like there isn't kind of a show or a series that, at least not a good one, that deals with Egyptians.
Right.
Apart from maybe Yu-Gi-Oh.
I doesn't get them.
I know Yu-Gi-Oh isn't really about like the
Yu-Gi-Oh abridged.
Yeah, it doesn't really like cover the Egyptian gods. You know what I mean? Like you've got Thor has got the Norse gods.
Wonder Woman's kind of the Harrison. What do you call it?
The Harris.
The Greek.
Yeah, because you've got Hades and stuff like there. It's but yeah, there's not really that Egyptian sort of setup, and it's like high level. Like it's like there we go. The kind of gods you never heard of, like in the series, and apparently it's maybe someone different. It's a guy called Khonshu who gives Moon Knight his powers. And they're fighting this. They're fighting all the gods really, because Khonshu's a bit of an outcast. I see. Oh, okay. They're sort of fighting all the other gods again without giving too much away. And Ammit is like the Egyptian god with like a crocodile head.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the main baddie.
when I went to Boy Scouts, right, there was a boy called Amit.
There's a boy called
A
Amit.
boy called Amit, yeah.
All
It was
right.
a wee shame because he just stunk a BO.
Aww.
And so
Shit.
one of the more hurtful boys used to just chant whenever he'd come out of the room, he'd just go, B.O., B.O., B.O. And Amit would be like, what does that mean? Is that a door?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I just let him attack me. Sick. Let me go. What? What?
Oh, that's the door.
That's why I died. Answer the door. You can edit this out, man. Thank you very much. That's volume 3 of The Boys if you want it.
Oh, is that mate?
I got a thingy from work. I got it's called an Impact Award. So I got 50 quid of Amazon vouchers.
Oh, decent.
I know. I was well chuffed.
Aye, that was bullshit. Why couldn't you shake it off?
I don't know. I don't know if I was maybe just not doing it right.
What the hell's going on with the camera angle here?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Did you just
What
get-
the fuck was that?
Did he just pile drive you?
And I didn't do that. And I'm not doing any of this. My controller's being broken again. No. There we go.
There we
Right.
go. That was unusual.
Okay.
That was unusual. Aye, so I got a 50 quid Amazon voucher.
I am pressing square as hard as I can, and she will not. No one pressed that.
Come on,
Double
did you
check all the buttons. Right. Okay, I think we're right.
controller's possessed.
That was
Okay,
nice. That was quite
simultaneous.
synchronised. Yeah.
Aye, that was good. Right,
That was
okay.
excellent.
I'm gonna take it a bit more careful this time. Despite being at 3/4 health.
I've got
Zombie dogs, man. I might shotgun up actually. I got a
using a
shotgun.
shotty. I'm not taking any.
Shotty
Yeah,
too
risk.
hotty. Well, I thought a magnum would be enough to keep like a zombie dog away from me.
Aye, but the thing is Magnum, like, you want the shotgun because it's got a good spread. Don't need to be very accurate with it.
Exactly. Don't aim. Oh. That dog thought he was all clever hiding down there. Aye, didn't you?
Where are you? Right, okay, I'm coming to you just in case.
Oh, there was a dog running about. I don't know where he's gone.
I hear him, but I don't see him.
There's one over
Right,
there.
there's one coming this way.
Come on.
Jump up here, bitch, see what happens. Get it? Bitch.
Because it's a dog, I get it. Come on.
Hurry up.
Hurry up. Come on. Oh. There
Ah,
we
get
go.
it up, yeah.
Oh no, he's still alive. Nicely done. Good work, team.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh, there's one down here too. What were you doing?
Did you just volley it there?
No, I think you coming down the ladder.
Oh, I must have, like, knocked it back.
Aye, like knocked him back. That was weird.
Gold.
Oh, there's a safe. Oh, look at that. Ching.
Even though we have everything unlocked, there's just something in me. I can't walk past the gold. You need to just pick it up anyway.
That was like 3 gold bars. You know what I mean?
Just buy a house.
Do.
Right, let's go this way.
So just came back from a holiday in Amsterdam as well.
Oh yeah.
You've been before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Aye, so you know what it's like. It's not. I thought it'd be more decadent than it actually was.
Well, yeah. People always say, like, people that haven't been, they go like, "Oh, did you go to the red light district?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but the red light district isn't like a sort of." You're walking down the street and there's like a McDonald's and then there's just like a like a whorehouse next to it. It's not really. You don't really need to go out of your way to like go there.
I know exactly.
You're just walking down the street. It's just kind of a part of the city, really.
Yeah. And I suppose that's what surprised like me and Amanda, my wife, when we went down. Is there was tons of couples. There was people out with like prams.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
people like just walking down
It's-
it with
it's
little
a-
children. It was
It's a kind of touristy sort of place. Like it's not all
a mate of mine who.
seedy as you might as some people kind of think.
It's still seedy. It's a load of
Well, yeah, I mean,
standards, you know what goes on.
It's sure, because like you legalise marijuana and prostitution and all that crap. That's going to happen. But it's I mean, there's a lot of I guess legitimate reasons to go there as well as just like.
Well, there's two museums.
Yes.
And we went to the two museums down that sort of end. So the erotic museum and I think the sex museum, and they all kind of
sound like the same thing. But
yeah, exactly. They all have different names, but it was basically the same kind of idea. But at least the erotic museum had a sense of humour about it.
right.
You know, it was like on the top floor, you go right upstairs and you hear this running water sound. And you're like, what the fuck is that? Like at first we just thought it was maybe like a water fountain or something. And then you look up and it's like this female mannequin like pissing into a clear tank above your head, and it's like okay then, that's gross.
That's a thing. What's happening here?
It's just mannequins all done up in bondage and stuff like that.
We didn't go to any of those when we were there. What we did was eat burgers and
Oh, did you get one of those where it's like the takeaway shops? Where it's like a wee thingy. It's like a vending machine almost, and you get a burger out of it.
no, I never saw that.
No? Oh, okay.
There's I can't remember the name of the place, but I took a photo of the napkin somewhere, and it's like it was the best. Not that I ate a ton of burgers, but it was like the best burger I've ever had. It was amazing.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought it was like a fast food joint because we were kind of in a hurry, and it was a proper like 20 minutes cooking it from scratch, like from the raw meat and everything, and it was really good. But everyone was annoyed at me because like, folks, it's like your fourth meal today. I was like, oh, what? On holiday, what do you want me to do?
Well, I mean, eating out was extortionate when we went.
Everything's extortionate now.
But it was like €60. You
Oh,
know.
well, like a nice place.
Wasn't even that nice. I actually didn't. I didn't eat. I bought a calzone and I didn't eat it all. I was like, that's pretty poor. I don't think I've ever done that.
How we're on? No, I can't go on. It's probably just some backstory and shit. Long story short, Wesker created zombies or something.
The end. Resident Evil 5.
Anyone can write a book. Chapter 1, the end.
Cannot hit this guy. There we go. Well done. Oh, we set the alarm
Maybe
off.
that's meant to happen, though, right?
Aye.
Surely.
What was funny though is like the alarm didn't go off when we missed. So we shot at him like 17 times and they're like, oh shit. Take cover. Back that shit up.
You are dead. I shot you. How am I getting shot here? I'm blatantly behind cover.
I think there's a guy up behind us
Right,
somewhere.
you go on fire, sir.
There was a Wagamama's in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And Mom was pure ripping the piss out of us for travelling all the way.
Yeah,
you
going
know,
to the same place.
and going to Wagamama's. And I was like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but we're really disappointed in what we had the night before.
Right.
So I kind of like the wife was just like, no, I just want something familiar, I guess. But she didn't want to pay £60 again for a meal that was garble.
Would have been shite.
And you know what you're getting with Wagamama's? And it was actually, I'll say this, it was nicer than the Wagamama's we get here.
Yeah.
It was a bit spicier. There was more kick to the curry. So yeah, if you ever go to Amsterdam, check out the Wagamama's in the central station.
The station as well.
I was in the train station,
Yeah,
I know.
normally places and train stations. Oh my word. He was easy actually.
And,
Oh no, bomb!
But we went to all the museums while we were there.
Did you go to the, what do you call them?
Van Gogh?
Aye.
Yep, went to Van Gogh. It was really good, the Van Gogh. I mean, I'm not a big art fan, but you got to just admire the sheer like work ethic of the guy, if nothing else. Like, I mean, the guy, like in the last few years of his life, he did like 70 paintings in 70 days.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole exhibit of just like his last 70 days of life. And I was like, and these were quite big canvases too. that guy just will not go
He
down.
did
will he?
not want to die, did he?
He did
I think he lived in a asylum.
Yeah,
By that point, I think he was in a
yeah,
asylum.
exactly.
He kept rambling something about being some sort of Moon Knight. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know what,
that could well have been it.
I don't know what he was talking about. There's a level in I think it's actually new Super Mario Brothers U, but it's like the Luigi add-on where it's one of the stages is Starry Night for no reason, but it's really nice.
Alright.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's funny because I was at a Van Gogh exhibition as well in Edinburgh, and it was good if you knew what to expect. Like you just sat in a big room and a bunch of his paintings were on screens, and it was really cool. But it was kind of falsely advertised because they advertised it as like a virtual reality type of thing. Like you were walking through his paintings and it was like, oh, and all 3D and sharks jumping out at you and shit like that, and that was not the case whatsoever. So I think that's maybe why some people were like a bit disappointed. Whereas if they just advertised it as what it was, then it was really good. They had like all the mad classical music and Da Vinci levels and that type of thing playing as the paintings were going on. So it was decent. Full of filthy Edinburghers though, was the only thing.
Edinburghos.
Aye, because it was in Edinburgh.
I can't help but hear that sort of Edinburgh twang when we go see we've got cousins, got family obviously. It's cousin Ed and his wife Liz. They've got that right. You can.
Aye, there's
We're in the wrong terminal. That sort of Edinburgh twang about them that I just can't take seriously.
They try and make out like they're all mad junkies, like in would you call it Trainspotting, but they're not. They're all mad Porsches.
They're the opposite, man. Even the junkies, look where he ended up. You seen Trainspotting 2, aye?
I have, aye.
Exactly. It goes to show it didn't really set his life back. Or life on the junk.
No, not really.
He ended up okay.
Oh, he dropped the key.
Oh, did he? No, maybe I'm misremembering.
Wait, who?
Trainspotting 2.
No, he became an accountant or something like that.
Sick Boy. Whatchamacallit?
Sick Boy. Is he not the one that dies?
Is he?
No, Sick Boy is...
He's the one that runs he runs a pub, does he not?
I think you're correct. Aye, I think you're correct.
See? And like I say, he's an accountant, is he not? Main man, Ian McGregor.
Renton is...
Renton, aye.
Where are you? There you are. I'm coming. Trainspotting's really weird. The book, if you read it after you've seen the film, because everything that happens in the film happens in the book, right? But the book it's like, I don't know, none of that stuff seems important in the book. There isn't really there is a plot, but like the plot kind of doesn't really matter in the book in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe. It's like quite impressive that somebody was able to read that and make it into like a more coherent kind of story like they did for the film. And they're all way scummier in the book. Like they're all sort of as bad as oh Jesus, they're all kind of as bad as, what you call him?
Oh, the guy.
Begbie. They're basically all sort of as bad as him.
Oh, okay.
They're all getting in scraps and stuff like that in it. Like in the film when he gets in scraps for no reason, they're kind of like, oh, Begbie, but in the book they're just like, backed up, old.
They're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to heal us, just use up some of this.
And Renton shags his brother dies and then he pumps his wife at the funeral.
God damn it.
I know, it's his vile, they're all sort of scumbags in the book.
Actually, it makes... They're all scumbags in the movie, but it does make like a nice sort of... They need some redeemable qualities. They can't... it'd be hard, I think, to like anybody in the movie.
Aye. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the book, I kind of didn't really... I think they went a bit too far and they were sort of jakes. Well, I mean, fair enough. I'm not saying like the book's bad or anything. It's just I kind of... Yeah, I could find stuff to like about them in the film, whereas in the book I was sort of like, man... No,
exactly.
They're all trash.
I mean, the first one, Trainspotting, really is. It's just... It's still brutal. what happens.
Aye.
But like I say, you'd have no sympathy for the characters for it happening to him. You'd just be like, oh, that's your comeuppance. You're going to go about like beating up people and that, you know what I mean? Expect to have like dead children in your blooming flat while you're doing your disgusting junkiness.
Aye. They go to see Iggy Pop in the book as well, which is and he's mentioned frequently, which is probably why they wanted Lust for Life, you know, like for the theme.
That made that movie that theme. That's again, it's
for the soundtrack.
It's one of those movies again that's just made by one song.
Yeah, he plays in the Barrowlands in the book, which I'm pretty sure I looked up the date that he's meant to play, and I'm pretty sure he actually did play on
cool.
that date. He played like a year ago, and it was on my birthday as well.
Oh,
aye, but I didn't see it. I didn't know about it until like the following year. I was like, "Was that coming up?" And somebody was like, "No, that was last year." I was like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here." Of course, Iggy Pop's about 71 now, but still. In fact, no, he's probably older than that. He's probably pushing 80.
he's not a young man, whatever age he is.
He's at the age now he's finally started wearing a shirt on the stage, which is a damn shame. Damn shame.
What do you think those tubes are doing?
It's like going into his brain.
Yeah, plugged into his brain
and neck.
I mean, that's not like a pure, whatchamacallit. Whoa, never mind.
Plugged.
He did.
Stabbed a screamer.
I'm pretty sure the right was already yours. You're kind of... I think we established he's like 50 odds at this point, Wesker.
He's
still quite a young man, yeah.
They're on about him in like the 70s or something.
Pot kettle.
He's got one of those weird accents where he sounds almost British, but I think he's just meant to be like posh.
Aye, like pompous American.
Yeah.
I have that right.
Cool.
Oh well, rattle through that chapter. Ugh. Died. See if we hadn't died, maybe.
Oh yeah, aye. How? No, get out of here. Death won. I didn't die. You got leathered by a dog. I didn't die.
That's the spirit, team spirit there.
Some little Fido took your jaw right off you. I had no part of that.
Fair enough.